So I'm just doing short on these crossings that they got this already blacktop, but it's not open yet. I think they did the other one down there, but it's not open. So I was thinking about going down there and crossing it. I can see that they got the barricades. I didn't see that when I was going to somewhere. I saw the blacktop down there, and I thought, I'll just follow a video on these crossings. I don't know why they took it up for. I guess they got ties underneath in the ground for the road, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they probably do. And the blacktop hold them together. That's probably why they had. Plus redo it, resurface it. They're not going to resurface the main one where those cars are going, so it's not that bad, they said, I guess. And down there, I think they got new signals. These look like the same signals. You know, where I was down there, I'm doing a video yesterday. So those signals look new. And down there at the third crossing. So I'm just doing a video on these. I'm not going to say a few years ago they had a... Let me just talk about that for a minute. This is important information for y'all to see. See that blue sign underneath the targets? That little blue sign you can barely see? It says in case of emergency, call that number. Well, I saw, in case you guys, let's go up to this other drive here. I'm gonna back up and go the other way because that's a deal of a pain to get out of. So I'm gonna talk about wrecks and situations where you it's important information for y'all to know. I saw a truck on that to the right where that white van just went out, and they was on the track. I didn't know this at the time about that blue sign right there. And this is like 3:30 in the morning. I saw some people walking towards that way, towards Washington Street. On these rails, if you get off that pavement, you can't get out by yourself. You need a tow truck. And so what happened? I knew there was going to be a train coming back at some point. This is the main line going to Avon and Indianapolis. So when they're coming from Avon, going toward the city, back behind me, they're really scooting along. They're going like 35 miles an hour. So I called my wife. I said, call 911. You're not supposed to call 911 when you have railroads to stop a train. You're supposed to call that little bitty sign. In case of emergencies, you're supposed to call that. Just important information out there. So the result of that was the train was coming from Avon going west on the other track where the SUV was at. I didn't know who the people were. This is after the fact. I seen these people walking. I didn't know that was their van. They was probably drunk as a skunk. Saturday morning, the bars are closed, and they was on the track. And the result was their van was a target for the train. The van wiped off that signal in particular over there, the right one. It wiped these service box. There's a service box that was over there. It got wiped out, and that's a new service box over there this is a service box for these lights, for the crossing gates and stuff. I don't know where the railroad detection is. It must be out that way, I think. I don't know where it's at for sure. I don't know. I don't have a radio. But I'm just putting this information out there for you people. What do you do if you see something happening on these tracks? You're not supposed to call 911 because it takes them forever. And the result of that, doing that, well, the local police, Indianapolis police said, well, yeah, there was a wreck. Oh, live action behind me. All right. Get train while I'm here. I wasn't expecting that. I was just looking at these crossings. So that train's on. I'm gonna roll up the window because it's hot, and I'm gonna turn off my van because, for obvious reasons, I'm gonna have to roll down my windows though. He's gonna be here a while, it looks like. So that train's on track 1. That's just a happy incident, Bob Ross would say. I didn't know this was happening. It's 97 degrees. He probably won't be too long. It's hot in here, hot outside. So that train's on track 1. I just rolled up my window because it's hot and it's loaded, grain train. Springs are compressed. That's a happy incident on track 2. This is track 2, I found out yesterday. Nice to know that, though. I didn't know which track number was which. I mean, one of them's 1 and 2, ain't 3 and 4 unless you got more tracks. Oh, DPU, I see you. I saw you. I see you now. Cool. That's Jawtooth. GPU, I see you. I see you now. I heard it. Y'all heard it too. I heard rumbling is what 1960 Gambit says. I heard the rumbling there. I didn't see it till he went by. Let y'all hear the rumbling of the wheels. He'll be speeding up here in a little bit. He was going slow. That's coming out of Indianapolis, the city behind me. Let's just turn around so y'all can see downtown. I'm just gonna go up here to this parking lot, turn around. Hope y'all learned a lot in those M.O.W videos I did. I learned from there you can see it, downtown Indy. And that's the end of the train anyway coming up. See downtown Indy, over the trees, that's the end of the train, by the way. So downtown Indy's above that tree, the biggest, tallest building there is right, that's downtown Indy, Indianapolis. Yeah, it looks nice and smooth. Be a Dukes of Hazzard, jump over it, you know. People probably have on that back one, the main line. Well, I'm gonna go home. So we'll see y'all later. Have a good one.